What's up, guys? Brett here. We're back today playing some more Dota Underlords. There have been some serious changes. Guys, I'm not going to go through all the changes. I just want to point out that some of these changes are awesome. My channel is not a Dota Underlords channel, so I don't feel really any need to go over a huge amount of patch notes, but this is something that I've been playing in my free time, and for a while I showcased it on the channel, but I stopped playing it because the competition felt stale, right? The game itself felt very stale. But they've added some stuff. So, Anisix, I don't even know how to say their names, and Hobgen, who knows? But they're like heroes you start the game with. They have special abilities. They each do different stuff. We'll get into a fight here in just a second. Let's actually just go into it. They've added some new game modes. They've added new heroes. You can do duos, which I was more excited about at first, but less excited as I saw how it was implemented. I was hoping it was more of like you share the same board type of thing. But let's go into a standard match here. Are you serious? I'm short by one? Okay. Well, let's find a match. Today's Jailbirds. I think these are all the units that are locked. So in order to keep the meta from getting stale, they lock certain heroes so that you can't use them. I'm not a fan of this. I don't believe this idea is necessary, and once again, I'm speaking from a casual perspective. But my biggest gripe with the game was always that it just didn't have enough heroes. It didn't have enough items. It didn't have enough ways to affect the board. But they've added these two characters that affect the board. They've added way more items, and they've brought in a lot more heroes. I think 12. They've made new classes. All you need to keep this game from getting stale and having people figure it out is to increase the diversity as much as possible. And they're getting there. They're almost there. And, add a few more of these type of characters. Let's see what our options are real quick before I continue rambling. Let's go for Drow. I haven't done a Heartless since the changes, or Hunter. So this is our character. Her name is Anisix, and she does different abilities. So right now, she generates a type of resource that they refer to as hype, but it's basically like mana. She summons demons, these little demon archers. They do some damage. And she starts using these abilities, some of which only trigger after certain waves have been cleared. You can take a second to read what they all are. And you'll watch here this bar at the bottom. And as she gets to these different points, she uses different abilities. Take a Gloves of Haste. So the UI is different. It's much smaller, more efficient. I don't know if I like it as much. It's a little... Maybe it's just because I'm getting old. And certain things look certain ways to me. Ooh, I kind of want Queen of Pain. Won't be able to buy this other one, though. We could lock it in. I don't quite want to do that. But you'll see here, they've made changes. There's a healer class. Certain units belong to Deadeye. I think that was before the changes. There's an insect class. There's a bruiser, I think is what it's called. So there's a bunch of different stuff we can get into. You can talk crap.
Good game.
Summon a demonic golem, and you have to level these characters up outside of the game. Let's go for... I like the Hood of Defiance a lot. 50% magic resistance on a tanky hero can be really good with a little bit of HP regen. Late game when people are bombing you for tons of damage. So my idea right now is to go for some sort of perhaps a Hunter, Heartless type of synergy. We'll see. I do like Beastmaster. I haven't been able to pick him up in a while. We can show the scorecard. We don't really need to watch us beat up. He's got a tier 2 Razor already. So we can just see what other people are doing. This is us here. Someone else going for Heartless. Interesting. We've got Bloodbound already for a couple people. We need one more to get our Hunter synergy. To get extra attacks. We've got Demon. Take the Brooch. This could be really strong on certain characters. Doubling the mana you get from attacking. Okay, that's a great pickup, and so is the Pudge. I actually like the Pudge over the Quap. It's going to give us someone nice and tanky. Let's actually hug the side a little bit. So Drow Ranger, what she does is give the precision aura, so she gives attack speed. And with the extra Brooch of the Aggressor, what's the cooldown on these axes? I think it's pretty low. 7 seconds. We could potentially get an extra axe per battle. And what our opponent's doing here, and this is probably a smart move, I don't know enough yet about how it plays out, but he's using his character to tank. They have a lot of HP. We won that pretty handily, actually. You can still see damage values up top. Drow Ranger, of course, did a lot of damage. She's tucked safely into the corner. So what we would like to do is get another Brawny, perhaps. I see Bristleback. That sounds sick. He's Savage, I think. Savage and Brawny. So we can start getting maximum HP on the Beastmaster nice and early. Heartless is going to lower armor. So enemies lose 5 armor. So our enemies there had -5. Here's Magnus.
You made the right call.
I kind of want to pick him up just to see what we can do. I'm not going to do any rerolls or anything like that. I'm keeping my eye on everyone else's level. A lot of people seem to have gone up to level 3. This guy's gone up to level 5. He's spending all of his gold doing that. Take a look at his board. He's just getting a bunch of level 1s. Ooh, we're fighting him now. So we'll see how effective that is. It's probably really effective. So Magnus gives cleave. He uses empower, but he gives cleave and damage to everyone in an AoE, or to someone in an AoE. We're getting some healing. Alright, she's taking the damage now. I'm not sure why Pudge is just stuck here. That sucked. Interesting. Okay, so he beat us. I don't really care about that. Early game, I don't mind losing a little bit of HP. That's going to give us a free reroll. We could have very easily sold him and got up to 4 characters on the board. And I think if we had done that, ooh, Lifestealer, that's what we're looking for. That's going to give us another Heartless, and it might work with Magnus at some point. And we're going to pick up a level 2 axe right off the bat. So we're going to pull out Lifestealer because we need him to get Brawny. That gives us Brawny and Brute. Not Bruiser, Brute. That was an amazing little, like, grab there. 3 axes in a row. He still has his Berserker's Call. There we go. Axes doing big work on Beastmaster. That jumped his damage up huge. I like keeping him in the corner. That way he generally goes off to the side and throws and hits everyone with one move. Dazzle here. That's another new character. He's got Shadow Wave. It heals and damages just like it does in Dota. Man, that axe was a great pickup. So was this Lifestealer. So what Brute does, whenever a Brute attacks an enemy, it applies a 10 to 40% damage debuff. Terrorblade is a hunter now? I did not know that. Ooh, I think we're going to grab him. That messes us up a little bit, but that's going to give us Brute now. So we'll hold on to him. Terrorblade is still a very powerful hero. It would probably have been smart to put him in over the Lifestealer, because the Lifestealer... Actually, no, he gives us Brute. Brute's fine. And he's kind of tanky, 1350 HP. Who are we fighting? I'm also watching everyone else's gold. It doesn't look like a lot of people are saving up very much. I don't know what the meta is right now in terms of trying to acquire interest. And I will say, since the changes, it's been very hard for me to gauge these battles. So, like, sometimes I feel like I'm losing, and then I just start winning, and I don't really know what's going on. I'm cool with it, but it is really hard for me to tell sometimes. So here's Nyx Assassin. He's an insect. Really powerful ability. They summon these little spiders that attack. Do I want Sniper? He's a strong hunter. I'm going to actually pass on Sniper, I think. I may just get to 1 tier of Hunter. I don't think I'm going to have 6. If I throw in Terrorblade right now, that pretty much covers me. So we're fighting Mooney again. He's the guy who's rushing levels. And this time I don't think that's going to be strong enough. Got a lot of AoE with the double razors though. And he's getting these Eidolon spawns because he's got the Primordial bonus. Yeah, we're just too beefy in the front line now. Look how much damage a level 1 Beastmaster is able to do. We really want to get more. And I want to check how much bonus HP we're getting from Brawny. For each kill by any of your team Brawny units throughout the game. So that changed. It used to be the individual unit would get the credit, essentially.
Fighting people for money is that you get paid money to hurt people.
Okay. We could level right now, power level to 6. And throw in Terrorblade. Is that worth it? Probably not. Should probably also consider we'll get rid of this Quap. I think we'll just do that right now. There was probably a turn where I could have dumped her. I totally forgot I had her. There was probably a turn where I could have dumped her off and perhaps gotten some interest or something like that. I didn't see that at the time. But you got to pay attention. So Weaver here, using Sakuchi, shifts out of visibility, becoming untargetable and quickly moving through a target up to 3 cells away. Deals damage to each enemy it passes through. So when I did my first game in this mode, I had no idea what the hell was going on after the changes. I tried the insect build and it was powerful. I got an early Nyx. So I had an insect warlock build that had so much healing, it was unbelievable. And no one was taking insects, so I was able to put together some really strong synergies.
This should work nicely.
So now we got to pick one of these. I don't get a long time to talk about it, but we could get a bruiser. So instead of the archer, we could get a bruiser. Extra attacks. And I actually like the healing, so I'm not going to get rid of the healing. Let's take the extra attacks. Could consider a Shadow Shaman for the Shaman bonus, but don't really need to do that. And this is a neutral round, so I'm not going to level or do anything. Let's just try and stack gold right now while we can and get into the interest game. Not a lot of people are doing that. Some people are spending everything they have. So Lifestealer has Feast. His attacks damage enemies and heal himself for 3% of his target's max health. If you can give him some items, I think he's incredibly strong. I hope we beat this. Our targeting has been a little off here. Letting the big guy sit there and whack us for a while, that was not good. Alright, we managed to make it through. Should probably give the hood to Axe, since he's going to be using Berserker's Call. Yeah, and I keep forgetting to look and see what our HP is, because it resets at the end. Ugh. Force Staff, I think, is underrated, but I've actually won a lot of games due to Aegis. Let's put that on here. Ooh, Abaddon. That'll give us our 4th Heartless.
My time is now.
I like that a lot. So now our enemies have minus 10 armor, which on a lot of units will make them negative. So we'll do bonus physical damage, which is great for us because it looks like that's kind of all we have. Abaddon does a shield, which absorbs damage and then explodes. It also removes certain types of debuffs. Nice. Ooh, this is looking tough. I did a Druid build yesterday. That was my 2nd time playing. And it was still very strong, I felt. A lot of healing synergy. Tusk is doing a bunch of damage. Level 2 Puck seems pretty good. And we can look at our opponent's damage there. Puck did almost all of it. And they still have the different categories if you want to check stuff out. There we go. I care more about damage than anything. You can see there how much healing Anisix does. One guy is on fire here with us. He's got a better streak than we do. And I was considering picking up a Lycan. And Treant Protector would give us our 4th Bruiser. Or Brute. I'm going to keep saying that. It's going to be wrong every time. We don't want to buy it before the round locks in. I think I will pick him up, even though it looks like other people are building it. Ooh, and I think we're going to be fighting... No, okay. I was going to say, I kind of wanted to fight this guy, see what he's got. But now that the round's locked in, our interest is safe. We can buy Treant Protector. I wouldn't mind seeing just how strong this Brute synergy is. It looks like a lot of damage. Magic resistance coming through. Yeah, we're going to pull it off. Sniper, not surprising, did the majority of the damage. We're doing awesome, guys. I'm happy everything's going well from our recording. It would suck if I lost in the first couple rounds. I had Io too as one of my my druids.
Put me on the field and I'll do the rest.
Let's actually roll a bit here. Unfortunate. That's a good pickup. We need that. Let's toss Treant Protector and pick up Pudge. I'm much more concerned right now with getting some more level 2s. We have very few. I think we're just winning based on the strength of our synergies alone. We got a couple hundred extra HP from Brawny. It's not a lot though. Ooh, big Razor with Bloodbound. Wow, that's scary. We need Drow to do the damage here. I think she'll carry us. Yeah, and there she goes. Nice. Okay, so we would happily take a Pudge or a Beastmaster or a Drow. There's a lot of stuff we'd be happy to see right now. That's perfect. And another Terrorblade is also great. That'll put us right down to 40. No one yet has rushed to level 7 to put 7 things on the board. Yeah, there's a lot of acceptable pickups for us now. 1 Terrorblade, 1 Drow, 1 Axe, 1 Beastmaster. And I'm the only guy right now with a hot streak, so that's good. I don't know who the guy was that was in first a second ago. Maybe Malabrito? He's still at 94 HP. Our gold is good. Malabrito's up to 50 already, so he's at the highest interest rate of 5 a turn. Damn, that Tusk managed to live long enough to get another hit in, another crit. And we've been turned into a chicken forever. Jeez. They turned my character into a chicken too, okay. I don't know what to call these guys. I think they're just called Underlords. I don't know. That would make sense. But we're winning a ton.
This is going to be good.
They come back angrier and get extra damage. Increase. I actually don't know what Broken does. Let's try this one. I don't know how much damage it's doing now, but if it doubles some damage, that sounds good. And we're going to hold on for one more turn. I'm going to miss this Pudge. I don't think it's the end of the world. I want to stay above 50 if I can. It's a smart money. And I don't think we need to add another character to the board to win this. Famous last words. Axe is tanking like a madman. He's got 3 of these wolves on him. Aphotic Shield would be awesome on him. Alright, we're going to win. Cool. 4 staff just threw his dead body right across the... That's awesome. I don't know if this is optimal position either. Drow Ranger does... Ooh, this is a good pickup. Okay, we'll take that. That's awesome on Drow. I was going to say, yeah, attack speed seems like it's awesome on Lifestealer too. She buffs attack speed, and you really want to keep her in like a centralized location. That was a good pickup. And Shadow Demon is a Heartless. I did not know that.
Many have lost their lives to miles.
So, do we dip? I kind of want to. Let's go below 50 just to put in Terrorblade here. That'll give us Demon plus Hunter. And I'll just buy Shadow Demon here. We're missing out on 1 gold. It's not a huge deal. For potentially really increasing the strength of our characters. Ooh, Nyx Assassin made it into the back. He's got Spike Carapace. With Mask of Madness... Oh, nice hook from Stitches, plus a 4 staff. With Mask of Madness, plus the heals from Anisix, plus her own attack speed aura, our Drow Ranger should be off the charts. And our Beastmaster was like topping the damage, even though he was level 1 that whole time. Now he's level 2. So his damage is going to be insane. Yeah, almost 8k, which in turn will get him more kills, which will also in turn buff up our... Ooh, okay, so we're running a bit low on space here. Let's get rid of that. And we can roll here, but then we'll have to dip below 50 again. Let's just chill out for a moment. So the demon bonus now is whenever a demon casts a spell, for 4 seconds all demons are silenced, and the caster gains plus 50% bonus pure damage for each allied demon. So it actually behooves you to have more than 1 demon. But I think you gotta have a bunch of them. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how it works yet. But I do know that the Hunter bonus is really strong on him. You see how fast he attacks. That'll help him to get to his ult faster so that he can metamorphosis. But he's got to get to level 2. He's just not tanky enough at level 1. And now we're fighting Malabrito, who I consider to be like my biggest competition right now. Ooh, a level 2 Magnus with a Helm of the Undying. But yeah, we still beat him. Beastmaster with the 11k. Wow. Well, we know who we want to get to level 3 if we can. 3 stars. We're doing awesome, guys. Maybe we should consider moving the gloves over to Terrorblade. Let's roll once. Okay. I'm happy with that. And then I'm just going to pump the rest of the gold into our levels. And if we have to, if we find ourselves losing drastically, we can always just abandon ship, start dumping gold into levels, get up to level, 9, put 2 more bodies on the field. I don't see that happening. We're in a pretty dominant position, actually. The dude Malabrito lost a lot of health to us, too, I think, that last round. Now we're fighting Sneaks. And he's got the insect bonus. So you see all these little spiderlings attacking us? They do so much damage. It's crazy. Beastmaster just did another axe. It's this brooch, guys. It's letting him cast it basically an extra time. And that extra time is like 3,000 damage. Drow Ranger's doing awesome. I'm hesitant to pull her out of this corner because she's been surviving to the end of every round. So I think she's in a good spot. Chaos Knight, Dragon Knight. We don't need any of that. Let's roll one again. Ooh, a Magnus. Magnus, I think, is going to be the next person we put in.
Filled with power.
And then I think next turn we're going to get up to level 8. At a pretty good click. Some people are still stuck at level 6, but everybody's econing right now, except for Daban,
Call some flesh.
who we're currently fighting. So let's see how that's working out for him. He's got a level 3 Tusk, so maybe it's working very well. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Chosen for greatness.
I'm always willing to accept that. A level 3 Tusk sounds horrifying. I had one yesterday, but it didn't save me. He has no items either, that's interesting. Oh man, what's crushing us? This puck? Not really.
Destroy the druids.
Wow, we won this barely. So this guy's been spending his gold. I guess we won this, maybe. Unless this thing does an ability I don't know about. 1 HP left on Pudge. The Tank Lord with 5,000 HP. I love having him. He just absorbs so much.
My
And now we're going to summon a demonic golem. Have that thing locked, I guess, in thrall.
Yes.
We can do that, and we'll bring in this Magnus dude. 3,000 HP. He applies Brute whenever he attacks. That's pretty cool. And we'll pump the other 5 there. So we're up to 8. I think we're the only one at this point. And we just added a pretty powerful level 2 character to our board. Might also be good to consider adding in Axe, since Brute doesn't really do anything for him. But any kills that this Axe gets would benefit our other 2 brawny characters. But I like the idea of him giving that cleave. Man, this thing crushed me. Oh god. We almost killed it, but we didn't quite. Almost, but not quite. I don't know if that ruins our streak or not. Looks like maybe it didn't. So reduces healing. Ooh, each time they get a kill, they generate hype. Sure, let's try that. I've never used this before. We could put it perhaps on Terrorblade. Alright, a big life stealer now. Very good. We'll roll and see what we get. If nothing, we'll just put the last 5 there. So at this rate, we might make it to level 9 before everyone else too. What a weird build. So tier 2 Heartless and Hunter. I think this all works very well together. Plus Brute. So just lowering armor and relying on physical damage and our own tankiness. And getting our healing from our Underlord, which is what I'm going to call it if that's not the right name. A level 3 Magnus. Jesus.
Rather die than be turned into a chicken.
Well, no wonder I haven't been seeing too many. And he's been taking Beastmasters too. Please kill his Beastmaster. No, oh, wow, that sucked. Oh, this is looking like it's not going in our favor, y'all. They've got Arc Wardens, Spirit Bear there, and yeah, we lose our first battle in quite some time. To, like I said, the guy who I'm thinking is my main competition, Malabrido. But at the same time, he also just wrecked his economy to get to that point, which maybe it's worth it because he seems to have picked up good units for himself.
Leech the life out of your rivals.
Necrophos could be just what the doctor ordered, some AoE magic damage. We're not going to get the healer bonus, but Heartless is fine. Maybe we should just reroll here. Okay. We'll probably grab both of these, but we're going to wait until the battle starts. We really want to get a level 2 Abaddon.
A loss is unacceptable.
Or Abaddon. Okay, this is the guy, Daban, who was very close last time when we fought. on, Beastmaster, carry us. No, his cooldown. Oh, he didn't get to throw his last axe. But I think we're still going to win this one. And also, guys, so when we get to this tier 3, we'll summon a demonic golem, which I think has like 2,000 HP. It's pretty strong. It's just another tank. And if you still got someone like Drow Ranger on the field shooting, you can get a lot of value from it tanking for you for a while. Okay, there's our Terror Blade. And our first rare unit is Faceless Void that has no synergy with us whatsoever. I've seen it used though, and it's a stupidly strong character. He locks down a huge square and just hits you. I don't like that it doesn't have any synergy though. So our level 2 Terror Blade. This guy doesn't get any kills. He gets focused every time. It's probably the worst character to have the celebratory gong on. Level 3 Anti-Mage. There might be our biggest problem right now is that we just don't have any type of level 3 powerhouse unit. And that's Slark with the Mask of Madness. Unchallenged, unkilled. Able to get his Essence Shift going. And we're going to lose a little bit more life. That's okay. Right now, life is a resource. That's just giving us free rerolls. I'm not really all that stressed out by that.
This seems like as good a place to go on holiday. Let's get to work.
Nice. Another big fat Stitches. There we go. We're being super conservative. I don't know if I'm being too conservative. It's possible. I don't know the full like way the meta plays out.
It was like winning, only we didn't win. We lost.
I'd love to get a Bristleback. Oh, he's got a level 3 Axe and a level 3 Magnus. So this guy is cutting me on a ton of stuff. And he's got his own level 2 Beastmaster. So there you go. I saw our Beastmaster get another attack. Their Axe is tanking like crazy. He's also got Helm of the Undying. Damn, we're losing again. Yeah, maybe they know about a timing, I just don't know. That cost us 16 HP, Jesus. But we keep fighting the same people. The stronger people. I don't know what the algorithm is to make it so that, you know, you're fighting people that are more in your, like, category. Yeah, we're going to go for Transfusion. More healing, I think, could help us. I want Beastmaster pretty bad, but I don't have any room unless I kind of wreck our economy a little bit. Let's put in Necrophos, see what's up.
I'm not afraid of battle.
That was kind of bad. We wrecked our economy a little bit. Well, we power level to 9. When you get into the late stages, gold means a heck of a lot less. But I like the idea of getting another source of healing. He can't hit anything. That's why he's not getting any mana right now. These guys have Evade, or Mega Elusive. So you got to get them with magic damage. Which I'm sure, yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure she's the top damage dealer. And she certainly is. And there's our first Golem. This would be another good candidate to have a brooch on. So we miss out on, you know, 2 interest. Magic immune or a Vanguard. Dang, I actually don't know what the best thing is. Let's go for a Black King Bar and give that to Terrorblade. And then maybe give this to Magnus. We'll pass on these units. I would love to make Terrorblade good. I just don't know if I'm using him wrong. Maybe I just don't understand maybe the demon synergy, but he's got to survive. He's too low HP. Feel free to let me know, guys. If you're like a master of this game in the comment section, if you see some formational mistake that I've been making, let me know. I would love to know how I could optimize this a little bit better, because I think I have a pretty good understanding of, you know, what I may be doing wrong. All right, this is okay. That was Kunkka's big ship, but it only stunned like one of us. If he had landed that in the middle of our formation, that might have been brutal. Let's go to healing. See how much he might be doing. So Terrorblade seems like he did a lot. He got 7 kills that time. Holy crap. Huh. Of course, right after we take this off of him, he gets a bunch of kills. Alright, finally a level 2 Abaddon. An Enigma would be cool. It's not exactly what we were looking for our 10th. We'll pick it up though. He's got Midnight Pulse and Age of Primordials. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the Primordial buff. All we would get is the Shaman buff. So like our Magnus would turn people into chickens. And Midnight Pulse does a lot of damage, but I don't know if it's enough. I don't really know what our other options are, our better options. Terrorblade might just be the truth now that he has a Black King bar. It's the first time I've really given that item a chance. Happy to see we're still winning. Certain guys are out of the fight now. Our biggest competition still up to 62 HP. We're up to 9 characters. He's down by 7, but that I think is because he found his level 3s and then he started econing. Broodmother's awesome. Oh god, look at this. Another Enigma. What do we do? I want this Drow Ranger and I want this Pudge. Do we just get rid of Axe? And I want the Enigma. That's my big problem right now. Oh man.
Just give me someone to shoot.
I get a little bit greedy here. I want to get some level 3s and I don't have any right now. Our biggest competition has a level 3 Magnus, so I think we're going to see very few of those. We're fighting sneaks right now. All these little spiders doing a ton of damage to us. Oh god, can we beat them? Looks like no. I think those spiders did all the damage. Yeah, the insects. I can't see too well because I've got this recording stuff in the way. The insects did 5,000 damage. They did more damage than his heroes. That's insane. That is insane. Now, would I rather have a Medusa or an Enigma? Probably a Medusa. We'll roll here another Necrophos and a Lifestealer. Huh. Do something like that. Yeah, I think Medusa might be our last character. So, because she buffs up Hunters, which is way more relevant than someone who gives bonuses to Eidolons. So, Hunters deal 5% extra damage per Hunter. When they're attacking the same target.
We are chosen for greatness.
And remember guys, at any time we could power level to 10. Ooh, we just knocked that dude out. Oh, poor guy. And we probably should power level to 10 just to free up some of our little sideboard here. I would love to have that Lifestealer. But what we really need to do is get 2 Pudges or 2 Drow Rangers. That would clear our board a lot.
it's time to show them
Whenever this
something new.
companion is killed, the killer takes 900 pure damage. Wow. She no longer sacrifices health. I don't think that's that relevant. Let's roll and see what we get. Another Medusa. Oh my god. Okay, well, we've got to take the Medusa. What are the odds we get a level 3 axe? Damn. I hate to get to sell a level 2 anything. We're going to wait a second to buy because we don't want to mess up our interest. Let the round start. Lock her in. Can we even beat these things? I don't know. Mega Warlock. They sure do get a lot of HP. I'm surprised we even killed one of them. If I'm being real with you. Killed 2 of them.
Go down without a fight.
I don't think she's going to get the last one. Nice! And I think that pure damage is what killed him. They killed the little archer, the weak archer, and it did a ton of damage to him. 900? That's a lot. She's just going to keep summoning those weak little archers over and over again, and people are going to get wrecked by them. Tombstone Scythe. To a pig for 4 seconds. Oh, that's too cool of an item to pass up. I love the Eye of Scotty. Let's give it to our boy there. I'm tempted just to go up to 10. Just to get the Medusa on the board. Because I'm tired of passing characters. We'll show a little discipline though, we'll wait. Once again, passing Lifestealer, passing Magnus. Feels bad, man.
They don't have a chance in hell.
Yeah, we're fighting Malabrito again. Wish me luck. He's got 3 level 3s. And Arc Warden, which is pretty scary.
Restore rewards.
With a Sacred Relic, so he's doing a bunch of extra damage. Their axe is a Moon Shard. That's interesting. That's probably a great choice. I bet he does a ton of damage whenever he has that.
Put in some work to take these guys down.
A little bit. Ow. That was a brutal beating. Their Magnus did a ton of damage. Oh, he's got Battle Fury? Jeez, he gets like double cleave. That is sick. So kudos to him for pulling that together. Yeah, okay. It's time.
The Age of an Essex. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Let's roll. Jesus, and then the Troll Warlord. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, in the Troll Warlord and a Gyrocopter. We have no synergies with them. No matter how strong it is, we just don't have anything we can do. We're going to put her in a better spot next round. That was pretty bad. And probably give her the Eye of Scotty. I don't know if it still works the same, but she does split shot, which means she's applying her right-click damage to a lot of different people. And if she's able to use the Eye of Scotty to slow a bunch of people, that's a lot of value on that item. My idea, though, was just to keep Abaddon alive for long enough to get a lot of value from his aphotic shields. Okay, we just knocked out Sneaks. Still have a decent economy. We could start picking up units that we want. We could consider just rolling non-stop. I'm thinking about it pretty hard. Let's wait up here. We'll roll a little bit more than we have been. We'll roll more aggressively. But we're getting into the end stages now where gold is not going to save us. What we need is to put together some big units. That's how we're going to win. And we fight this guy again. The game just wants me to lose. Let me knock out one of these other guys.
My army will not fall.
Wow, almost one-shotted. I think we need to put her closer to the center so that Stone Gaze can take effect.
Time to send the trolls a message.
Okay, we did much better this time, but look at all of his level 3s.
Don't you dare turn me into a chicken.
Damn. Okay. Much better that time. It sucks that he's using Arc Warden because we lose extra life because of those clones. There's Bristleback looking late as hell. We would have loved to get him earlier. Try to make use of him. We're just going to roll and pick stuff up. Wow, triple Alchemist. Triple Alchemist. There's a Beastmaster. Probably can't do anything with him.
How did Axe lose?
Damn. I was hoping to get Pudges. I mean, that's really the only reason I was rolling. Because otherwise I could have waited to roll till after the battle. Or after the battle started. That way we would have gotten a few more gold from our income. Our interest, rather. And if we lose to a guy who's already out of the game, that feels pretty bad. Lost 21. Jesus. See what we get for free.
I have a surprise for them.
Golem crashes down, does damage. Level 2 Medusa. Let's give her the Scotty. See if that helps us at all. Wow.
I endured much to
Another Medusa, eh?
I don't miss.
Okay. We've reached the end of our purchasing power. Wow, melted. Absolutely melted. I'm wondering if maybe my formation is just too weak. We also don't have... I feel like our items kind of suck. If I'm being honest. I feel like they suck a little bit. We have no big, like, damage items. Radiance. I'll take that. That used to be quite strong once upon a time. Let's give that to Big Daddy with all of his HP. 60 damage a second. It used to be overpowered. Let's see how it is now. Come on, give me some Pudges. Give me some Life Stealers. This guy's still on level 8 with a decent income.
It's time to plot.
Alright, let's see if he knocks us out of the fight this time. He's going super wide now. Interesting. We'll check out the Radiance Burn. If you look at Pudge, said I can't see it because I got junk in the way. That purple. Oh, this is DPS. I need to go to damage. Pudge's Radiance damage was huge. Thousands. Like 5,000 damage on that one item. Oh, that's glorious. That might have been the item we needed. And it looks like we took 14 HP off of Malburrito. That's awesome. My apologies if that's some language that I'm not familiar with and I'm saying that super incorrectly. I definitely don't mean to. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. One Life Stealer away. 2 Pudges and 2 Necrophos. He's an epic level guy, so I don't know if we're going to get him. Mooney beat us last time, I think. with serious magic damage and AoE. I was hoping Black King Bar might be enough on the Terror Blade, but he's taking a ton of physical damage too, it looks like. Damn, is that it? Are we out? Yeah, we are. Damn. We were so close, guys. That was a great game, though. 50 minutes.
Your time will come soon.
Third place. I like how they dropped my, man. They dropped my, my level down when the new patch hit. And we gained a new passive ability. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Thank you. We can actually spectate and watch the end of this if it's still going on. Ooh, and he just finished another level 3. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think these guys know some stuff I don't about timings and when to just go for level 3 stuff. Maybe he got incredibly lucky, I don't know. But a level 3 Beastmaster seems pretty powerful. And once I was out, we weren't cutting each other anymore. You know, there's going to be a lot more Beastmasters and axes, but that magic damage is too much. Yeah, that coddle. Yeah, we had no real resistance to magic damage. If we had been able to get one scaled, perhaps, that extra 30% magic resistance, we might have been fine. Will you let me go? I don't know. It doesn't look like it wants to let me get out of here. Hopefully the game's not bugged. But anyway, guys, just in case it is, let me let you go here. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. If you'd like to see more of these videos, all you got to do is let me know, and I'll be happy to play some more and cast them myself and speak to my limited knowledge. Once again, I'm not an expert on this game. I just play for fun. And anything I said that was total bull, just take it with a grain of salt and just enjoy the game. All right, y'all. Take it easy, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.